Deoba government received full status. Debates were rife over the composition of the Council of Ministers yesterday, with a bone of contention revolving around a non-parliamentarian Gajendra Hamal as one of the ministers. Even as Premier Deoba also publicly admitted of political loopholes, Kingmaker Madhav Kumar Nepal has also faced all the backlash for his choice of ministers in the new cabinet. Good morning, I am Bipashna Tamang and these are the headlines of the hour. Controversy erupts over the appointment of Minister Gajendra Hamal, a non-parliamentarian. Leader Nepal alleged of nominating controversial candidates. Chief Justice Cholendra Shamsher Rana finds himself dragged into a series of controversies. Serious doubts raised over CJ Rana's constitutional obligations. And Team Nepal taking on arch rivals India under the SAF Championship tonight. A win over India will propel Nepal into the maiden finals of the SAF Championship. Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deoba has faced severe backlashing from all quarters for inducting a non-parliamentarian Gajendra Hamal as a minister. Aspiring lawmakers and influential leaders within the ruling Nepali Congress firmly stood against the move, terming the decision as immature and an attack on democracy. The controversy has also erupted due to the fact that Hamal, who has been appointed as the Minister for Industry, Commerce and Supply, is a close relative of Chief Justice Cholendra Shamsher Rana. Constitutionally, a non-parliamentary leader can assume the position of a minister for a maximum 6 months. Experts also add that this special provision has been included in the constitution only for deserving candidates. Leaders within the ruling party expressed their dissatisfaction and blamed Premier Deoba for misusing his special constitutional rights without clarifying reason behind including Hamal in the cabinet. Meanwhile, CPN Maoist Center Chairman Pushpa Kamal Dahal defended Prime Minister Deoba's move, saying that this was not the first time that a non-parliamentarian has been appointed as a minister. Speaking at a press meet in Bharatpur yesterday, former Prime Minister Dahal said that there was no point in creating unnecessary hype on the issue. Meanwhile, other ruling partners, CPN Unified Socialist and Janata Samajwadi Party, have also expressed their discontent over the appointment of Minister Hamal. Chairman of CPN Unified Socialist, Madhav Kumar Nepal, had parted ways with CPN UML, citing high-handedness of its chairman, KP Sharma Oli. However, less than 2 months later, Chairman Nepal finds himself surrounded by controversy as the cabinet received full shape. Questions regarding credibility of Chairman Nepal have been raised as he nominated controversial and candidates from business background as ministers in the Deoba cabinet. The controversy was uncalled for, given that Chairman Nepal had firmly stood against the unilateral ways of CPN UML chief KP Sharma Oli, calling most of his decisions as anti-constitutional. Chairman Nepal is facing all the backlash for nominating controversial leaders of the likes of Prem Ali and Kisan Shrestha, who was alleged of the kidnapping of parliamentarians in the former Samajwadi Party. In the meantime, Chairman Nepal has been charged of ignoring the contributions of a number of deserving candidates, including Mithmani Chaudhary. Welcome back. A committee led by the sitting Justice of the Supreme Court had made public a report with widespread irregularities within the court. However, Chief Justice Cholendra Shamsher Rana, who was expected to implement the recommendation of the committee to improve the image of court, finds himself dragged into a series of controversies. Chief Justice Cholendra Shamsher Rana had faced the backlash during the formation of the bench, while recently for seeking share in the formation of the cabinet, giving way to doubts over his constitutional obligations. Several highly important and sensitive cases, including appointment of officials at the constitutional bodies, have remained unaddressed by the Apex Court, raising questions on the role of Chief Justice Rana. Constitutional experts, meanwhile, have warned of increasing mistrust over their judiciary at the public level due to persisting controversies. Constitutionally, a non-parliamentary leader can assume the position of a minister for a maximum 6 months. The special provision has been included in the Constitution only for extraordinary situation. However, this constitutional right has been misused without clarifying reason during the appointment of Minister Gajendra Hamal, a close relative of C.J. Rana. Experts have warned of general public refusing to abide by court verdicts if judiciary continues to remain mired in controversies affecting overall democratic values and governing system. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people in Kantipur, Tanahu and Argakachi regarding their expectations from the current government that has finally received a full shape. Before we go for another short break, let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त राज्य सञ्चालन
देशभित्रै केही हुन्छ भन्ने कुराको ग्यारेन्टी चाहिँ सुनिश्चितता चाहिँ यो सरकारले गर्ने चाहिँ अपेक्षा राख्दछु.
It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question: what to take on the main political parties leading a trend of seizing land in the industrial corridor? The options are option A, toying with rule of law, option B, politics of ballot, and option C, thriving middlemen. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And time now for the sports update.
Sports news.
Team Nepal are taking on arch rivals India in the third match of the ongoing SAF Championship. A win over India will propel Nepal into the finals of the championship for the first time. The match to be played at Maldives National Stadium in Male will kick off at 9:45 p.m. Nepal time. Nepal have kept a clean record, clinching both of their early matches as they lead the points table with 6 points. Nepal had defeated Maldives 1-0, followed by their 3-2 win over Sri Lanka. Nepal are now looking for one more win, this time against their fancied opponent, to storm into the maiden SAF Championship final. Nepal's coach Abdullah Al-Mutairi on the eve of the match yesterday said that Nepal would go into the match in a free state of mind, looking for full points against the most powerful and successful team in the subcontinent. India, in the meantime, are looking for their first points, having played 2 draw matches against Bangladesh and Sri Lanka in the tournament so far. Indian coach Igor Stimas, who is under mounting pressure due his team's below par performance, has said that India would not repeat the past mistakes. Likewise, Nepal's coach and custodian Kiron Chemjong said that the match tonight is crucial and very well determine the long-standing dream of the countrymen to see Nepal as SAF champions. Nepal and India had previously faced each other on 22 occasions, with the equation heavily in favor of India at 14-2 alongside 5 drawn matches. These two sides last month had played 2 international friendlies at the capital's Dashrath Stadium, with a 1 win for India and 1 drawn match. Meanwhile, Maldives will take on Sri Lanka in the first match of the day this evening. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.